Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the 15th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. So the Texas State Bobcats offense begins backed up here thanks to that poor return. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Gets rid of it on the move. Off target with a throw, incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He'll throw it now. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. And the pass is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pass. It's McLeod. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner is blocked out. gets us started on the next drive. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's McLeod. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 40. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, what I love here is just vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
That completion sets up a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs, it's Miller. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Back to throw. It's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the left. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now the all-important extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. To throw, it's McLeod. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. The misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. But man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
The offense going with the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. Got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Offense in hurry-up mode. It's McLeod. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. No chance to catch it. And they'll set up now for the extra point trial. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back, lets it go, and he pulls in the catch. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Play action here on first down. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gained nothing on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking to pass, it's Milroe. Snags the quick throw. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. He brings the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Texas State offense back on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Back to pass. It's McLeod. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offense.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Great move in the open field. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. To throw, it's Milroe. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he scores! Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On the return, it's Wilson. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
To the air, it's McLeod. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Milroe. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he moved the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. That's an important 1st down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Wideout's now clustered. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. The Texas State offense back on the field now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to throw. It's McLeod. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to throw. It's McLeod. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what...
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the ground, it's Miller. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. With the return, it's Wilson. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's McLeod. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Deep shot falls incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw again. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab on the move.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. QB decides to keep it here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.